Hello there and welcome back to my new video. So in this video we're going to continue from the last time. So in the last video we have designed two activities, and also we have created my database helper class, in which we have defined our SQLite database scheme. So as you can see, this is our main activity. We have our floating button, and this is our add activity, and we have 3 edit text and 1 button. And this is our my database helper class, which extends SQLite open helper class, and here we have defined our database scheme. As you can see, we have onCreate and onAbrogate method here as well. Those two methods are overridden, and okay, it looks fine. Everything works perfect here. So now let's run our application. Okay, so now we're going to implement a functionality here inside our add book activity, and to do that we're going to define a new method here inside our my database helper class. So let's create a new method here. We're going to name this add book. Okay, so first what we're going to do here, we're going to create a SQLite database object. Okay, so just name this db, and we're going to use the keyword this. So this will refer to our SQLite open helper class, and we're going to use its method getWritable database. So as you can see, we are referring to this SQLite open helper class, and we're using its method getWritable database, so we can write to our table. Next, we're going to create a content values object, and basically in these content values we're going to store all our data from our application, and we're going to pass to our database table. So we're going to use its method named put. Okay, so the first parameter is key, and the key will be a column name, and the value will be data. So the first key will be column title. So we don't need to use the column ID, because the column ID will be incremented automatically. And the second parameter will be title. So let's add 3 parameters inside our method for title, author, and pages. So our third variable should be type of integer, because our number of pages is integer type. Okay. Alright, so next we're going to copy this 2 more times, and we're going to set column author, and the third one to column pages. Okay, and next we're going to use our SQLite database object, and we're going to insert the data inside our database table. So the first parameter should be table name, so let's refer to our table name from the above. Next, the second parameter should be null, and the third parameter content values. So those are the values which we have imported, as you can see. Alright, so this method will be used inside our add activity. So as you can see, those are the values for our variables. Okay, and next we're going to, before that we're going to set store this result from our insert method inside this result variable, and we're going to say if this result is equals to -1, that means our application failed to insert the data. So as the first parameter for our toast message, we're going to use a context object from our constructor. Okay, and here we're going to set for example failed, just a simple message. And in else block we're going to say success, so we can get some feedback from our application if our task is successfully done or not. Okay, and now we can call our method from add activity. So let's head over there. And before we do that, we need to create objects for our UI elements here. So we have 3 edit text and 1 button. So let's add them here. The first one is a title input, the second one the author input, and the third one pages input. And the next one is a button, of course, add button. And here inside onCreate method, we're going to find the ID of those elements, of course, and we're going to set onClickListener for our button. And inside that onClickListener, we're going to call our method from our MyDatabaseHelper class. Okay, so let's create MyDatabaseHelper object here, and let's initialize our class. So we need to pass one parameter here, which is a context, and let's call this addBook method. So we need to pass three parameters here, and we're basically going to get the text from our tree edit text, and we're going to convert those to string, and then we're going to pass that to our addBook method, which will then process our data and insert into our SQLite database. Okay, so the third parameter is a type of integer, so we need to convert our string to integer. Okay, and now I think it will work fine. So okay, I forgot to add this author and pages here inside the content values, so I'm going to do that now, and we can run our application to check how it works. So let's click this floating action button, and let's write just simple values here like title 1, then author 1, and for number of pages just type for example 100. So click add, and as you can see there is a successful message. So that means that our data is successfully inserted inside our database. So in order to see that, we need to download this SQLite browser application. So click this download, and I have downloaded already this no installer version. So we're going to open this application and open our database from Android Studio. So let's run this. Just find that exe file here, db browser for SQLite. Okay, so before we open this database, we need to export our database from our Android emulator. So in order to do that, it's very easy, don't worry. Just click this view and then tool windows, and then we have a device file explorer here. So click that, and on the right side you will see this file manager. So select this your device on which you are running your application, then select data directory, then data directory again, and here you are going to see all the application you have on your device. So my name of our project here, this is called SQLite tutorial, and here we have a database directory. So we can open up that, and there are three files. So we need to copy all those three files and save them on the desktop. So just right click on them and click save as, and just export them on the desktop. Okay, so let's open up our database browser and click this open database, navigate to a desktop, and select this book library.db. DB is extension for the database. As you can see, we have here my library table, so it actually exists, and it contains 4 different columns like ID, book title, book author, and book pages. Okay, so that's a good thing. So we have actually created our database and our table. So let's check the data inside our table. So click this browse data and select table. And as you can see, we have our title 1, author 1, and 100, and those are the values which we inserted from our Android application. So let's add one more. Let's add one more book, for example, title 2, author 2, and for example 110. So let's click add, and now from our let's close this database and let's export once more again. But before that, right click and click synchronize, so it will refresh all the files in your file manager and then save them inside our desktop directory. Okay, so let's open up our database again, click open, and let's select our table, and as you can see we have our second row, and our ID row is incrementing by itself automatically. So that would be it for this video. We have successfully created our table and inserted some data. You saw how that works, and in the next video we are going to display those data inside our Recyclerview. So thank you for watching. Please like this video if you find it helpful, of course, and see you in the next one.